Hello. Today in the screencast we're going to talk about parts of speech. We've talked about parts of speech a lot. We've defined them. We've discussed the roles that they play in the English language. Now let's practice and apply our knowledge. The objectives of this lesson today are to identify which parts of speech each word is in a sentence. Let's try to label each word in the sentences with the correct parts of speech. And let's apply the skills that we've learned and practice recognizing parts of speech in sentences. To review, here are the parts of speech, and as you can see, I have color-coded them to make them more easily recognizable. Let's not forget articles, or sometimes called determiners. Some scholars include these in the parts of speech, but for our purposes, we are going to stick with the 8 basic parts of speech. But don't forget about the articles. So far in class, we've done much work around the parts of speech. We've defined the parts of speech. We've discussed the roles each part of speech has in a sentence. You've taken copious notes and listened to me lecture. And we have quiz after quiz after quiz. Now it's time to practice, because we need to make sure that we don't forget these skills. We need to use them every day. Can you label each word in this sentence with its correct part of speech? I'll go ahead and give you about 30 seconds to copy down this sentence and then begin to label the parts of speech. Okay, you may not be completely finished, but just keep working. And as the parts of speech populate underneath each word, see how you did. Nice work. Let's try something else. Let's see if we can identify which words are the part of speech as acknowledged at the end of each sentence. So as you can see, the first sentence we have pronoun, then we have adverb, then we have noun, interjection, verb, preposition, conjunction, and adjective. Can you identify the pronouns in the first sentence? Here they come. Can you identify the adverbs in the second sentence? Here they are. Can you identify the nouns in the third sentence? There they are. And the interjections? Let's try verbs. Can you acknowledge the verbs or recognize the verbs in this sentence? Prepositions, anything a bunny can do except hop. A bunny can run out, a bunny can hop up, a bunny can run around, a bunny can run to. How about conjunctions? I do love to teach, but I can't stand grading papers. That's why we're practicing online. And finally, adjectives. What kind of practice is this? Well, it's long and it's boring. Was it easy? Well, it wasn't too hard. Those are our adjectives. All right, let's move on. Now it's time to take a quiz to see if we can actually identify many of these parts of speech in regular everyday sentences. So identify which part of speech the capitalized all caps words are. What about the first one? He gave the shirt to her. Correct, those are pronouns. And this one? Pronouns and possessive. How about this one? Again, pronouns. What part of speech is blue? Well, it's describing the sky, which is a noun, so that makes it an adjective. She quickly ran into the line of fire to save the chipmunk. Quickly is modifying what? It looks like it's modifying a verb, so that makes it a what part of speech is very? Correct. It's modifying an adjective. How did the parrot talk? The parrot talked loudly. Particularly is modifying another adverb. Therefore, it's an adverb. In which direction did she walk? Well, I know a bunny can hop down a path. From. Again, preposition. Is there an action taking place here? If so, what is it? Very good. What did they do to the cheeseburger? That's right. Is a state of being. Very good. Jonathan was a good fisherman. Again, a state of being. Kevin feels happy. Wow. That is a great chocolate chip cookie. You can remember that exclamation points often hint towards interjection. What do we have here? A word joining together two subjects. It is a conjunction. Again, another conjunction. She is fast, but she has room for improvement. Again, another conjunction. I think, therefore I am. A word connecting two ideas is a conjunction. Is the squirrel a person, place, or thing? If so, it is a noun. Beth took what action toward the cake? If it's an action, it is a verb. I'll let you go ahead and finish off this quiz on your own, but thanks for joining me today, and hopefully this practice has helped increase your ability to apply your knowledge of parts of speech to recognizing them in sentences.